You know what I love about Mother Nature? She's consistent. Every time we take care of her, she takes care of us. And we haven't always been that consistent when it comes to taking care of Mother Nature, but even then, she has held her end of the bargain. I'm at Pupkewitz Lifestyle, and today I'll be at the Garden Centre, finding out how we continue to collaborate with Mother Nature and how she remains consistent with us. Welcome to My.NA Properties. I'm Ashwin Berry.
Neo Paints was founded and established by Hubert Hesse in 1953, making it the largest and oldest paint manufacturer in Namibia. Hesse wanted to make Namibian paint for Namibian conditions and opened the first Neo Paints head office in Windhoek. And up till recently, our headquarters and manufacturing site were located in Bell Street, Southern Industrial. For over 68 years, Neo Paints has created a Namibian legacy of creating personalized paint solutions that blend quality and innovation to bring beauty to the harshest environments. We pride ourselves on being a 100% Namibian-owned company and experience utmost gratification to invest in our country and our people. Neo Paints has recently invested in the construction of a new production facility on a 26,000 square meter site in Windhoek. Phase 1 was completed in April 2021, and the second phase was completed in February 2022. This development offers our company the potential to increase production capacity and increase the potential to expand the workforce through a wider distribution footprint into Southern Africa. This new, larger factory lends itself to more state-of-the-art production processes, new innovative product development, and better customer service. Our products are specifically formulated for the harsh Namibian environment by our own paint chemists, which give our company the competitive edge in the Namibian paint market. Neo Paints, a coat of excellence.
I am here with Eugene Leroux, who is the horticulturist at Pupkewitz Megabuild. How's it going, Eugene?
Very well, thank you, Ashwin.
Okay, so horticulturist, I had to practice the name a little bit. I almost said horticulturalist, but we got there. Tell us, what does it mean to be a horticulturist?
Horticulturist is actually, you're an entomologist, you're horticulturist, you're a soil scientist. And horticulture actually means plants, the propagation of plants, and also the caring of plants concerning plant diseases and that. So you're actually a plant doctor
technically, yeah, right.
So yeah, that's basically what you know everything about plants, but there's so many plants. It's such a broad field that you learn every day. You learn new things. So it's actually very interesting.
All right,
career,
I can imagine. Yeah. And how long have you been with Pupkewitz?
With Pupkewitz, now this year it will be 6 years.
6 years, wow, wonderful. Oh.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I look around and I see so many plants. What precisely do you have to do? Are you just checking on the plants the whole time? What's your day-to-day like?
We actually, what I'm doing at Pupkewitz, apart from only being the horticulturist, I'm also the procurement manager for the plant category.
All right.
In the whole group of Pupkewitz. So
nice.
I do all the orders for all the horticulture related items like pots, fertilizers, pesticides and all that.
Wow.
Plastic pots, ceramic pots, I source them, I go to South Africa, I go buy plants.
All right.
I see suppliers concerning that and I buy for all the branches throughout the country.
Wow.
So this is the flagship branch, the Pupkewitz Lifestyle branch is the flagship branch. We also made a garden center last year in December at Walvis Bay. So that one is also running very good, and I've got a guy there that I've done some training for about 2.5 months. So he's there, Julian and he's doing a great job there. And the plants is going very good there.
Right.
The challenge is there because the coast is much different from here.
Yes.
So yeah, but
I was actually just about to get into that with
Yeah,
you. You know,
yeah.
of course, you know, as a plant scientist, you also know which plants work for which season.
Yes,
You know,
yeah.
which plants work for Namibia in
Yeah.
particular, not just any plant.
Yes.
You will be
Yeah,
able to
yeah,
grow. Yeah.
yeah.
So right now, festive season. Okay, it's different kind of weather climate, and I'm sure your job changes over time. You know, with what you observe, because with climate change, everything is constantly
right.
changing.
Yeah.
How should people be taking care of their plants, the ones that they have at home, or perhaps tell us that, and then tell us which plants you would suggest they get perhaps
Yeah,
around
yeah.
this season.
Yeah, the plants, your garden. If you're a keen gardener and you love your garden, it's very difficult to actually leave it behind. It's like leaving a pet behind.
Yeah.
So you need somebody at least to come in every now and again, even if you have an irrigation or an automatic irrigation system that water on its own. You still have to get somebody that can just come and check. You know, we might have a power failure or whatsoever, and many times these timers they tend to reset, and they don't want to get activated again after a power failure. So you need somebody to come and check on that and reset. And then just see if everything gets enough plant, because we cannot know whether if it's going to rain really in December or not. It always gets extremely hot during December.
Yes.
So then, especially also your lawn, you need somebody to come and get at least and mow your lawn at least 1 or 2 times.
All right.
So it is very important that you make sure that all your irrigation is properly working. All the microheads is not blocked or clogged with lime or whatsoever. Make sure that they're all operating smoothly. Go through your whole system, make it run it manually so that you can make sure that everything is working properly.
Right.
And then you should also go and make sure that your plants that you have indoors, group them together, put them maybe on a stoop or somewhere where they will be protected against too much wind and sun, direct sunlight, and try not to make it for the guy that comes in to water difficult.
Yeah.
Group them together so that they can have all the plants together,
Yes.
where they can water everything at one time and they can leave.
All right.
So that's just a few, points,
tips,
a
yes.
few tips, especially with the lawn. If you don't mow it, you will get the lawn to grow very tall,
Yes.
especially if it's going to rain a lot. Because in our rainy season, you're supposed to mow your lawn at least once a week. And if you don't do that, it grows too high. And when you cut it down immediately, it will be exposed. The root system, which has now been in full shade for quite some time, they get weak and they will burn, and you will really struggle to get your lawn recovered
up and going again.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So, what 3 plants would you suggest? Namibians living in this climate, of course, you know, the climate changes, like you said, that the coast is slightly different sometimes. But what 3 plants would you suggest Namibians get, especially if you're a beginner planter?
Yeah. I would say at least plants that can take the cold. The cold in our climate is a very, very big challenge. Specifically this year, we had extreme frost, so we had a lot of damage. People that had damage with frost. So there's a wide variety of plants. It's difficult for me to name specific plants.
All right.
I would rather suggest people come and ask me
personally.
Then I can guide them and show them quite a big variety of plants that they can use. It depends on your garden. Depends whether if you have a small garden, a big garden, a dry garden, or a lush garden.
All right.
It depends on your taste, where you live, where you stay.
So it's very specific.
There's quite a lot
there's no one size fits all.
No, there's no one size. And Namibian plants is not commercially grown really.
Yes.
So it's very difficult to have indigenous plants. Southern African indigenous, but not necessarily Namibian indigenous.
I see. All right. Okay. Well, I'm looking forward to checking out as many plants as I can. But thank you for that intro, Eugene.
Thank you so much.
Awesome. So I was just talking to Eugene Leroux, who is the horticulturist right here at Pupkewitz Lifestyle.
Win big with Neopaint's Big 5 promotion and help save our rhino. Win your share of 200,000 Namibian dollars in prizes when buying Neopaints this season. Buy any Neopaints products worth 500 Namibian dollars or more and receive a scratch card for a chance to win. And for every Neopaints Big 5 product sold, 3 Namibian dollars goes to the Rhino Mama project. Promotion runs from 26 September to 14 December at your favorite hardware store nationwide. Find out more on neopaints.com. T's and C's apply. Neopaints, a coat of excellence.
So I'm here with Andimba at the Pupkewitz Garden Centre, and he's going to tell me a little bit about some of the plants and how to take care of them and which ones might be a little difficult to maintain. All right, so tell me about the plants. We're at the herb section right now. These look familiar. This is lettuce.
Yeah, this is lettuce. So
all right.
Basically lettuce and spinach and so forth is one of our fast moving herbs.
Yes.
Because those ones you can't replant from the old plant. You have to continuously plant new plants.
All right.
Or grow them from leaves.
Okay.
So that you can always get better quality from the
all right.
From the
and I think
leaves,
people are tired of going to the shop as well, you know.
People are tired of going to the shop, and it's also much cheaper to grow your own plants.
Yes,
nowadays,
yes, definitely.
Yes.
All right, okay, so as far as edible ones, like plants you can eat, over here, there's lettuce, there's spinach.
Lettuce, we have chilies, we have spinach, we have strawberries, tomatoes, different types of tomatoes, different types of chilies. So
yeah,
you have a variety to choose from and what suits your taste.
All right, cool. Now, if you're someone who just likes pretty things, you know what I mean? You're not trying to grow things to eat, you just want the pretty plants around you. Are there any plants that you would suggest?
There's quite a few plants.
Yeah.
There's quite a few plants that are quite easy to grow.
Yeah.
Such as petunias, celosias, and those which are annuals.
All right.
So you have to replant them every year to get
so that's
fresher
what
flowers.
annuals is the name.
Yeah, they are perennials. Sorry,
all
not
right.
annuals, yeah.
Okay.
Perennials, which means they only grow for a certain amount of time.
All right.
And you have to replace them. As with annuals, they keep the flowers for longer, and then they flower year after year after year.
Right. Okay. Wait, so I could keep a Volvicia if I wanted to?
Yeah.
Ha!
It's a prohibited plant, so you need a special license for that.
Okay.
It's an endangered species.
Endangered species. Oh,
yes.
okay. No, that makes sense. And you know, some of the plants are difficult. You know, like the small trees. What's the name?
Bonsais.
Bonsais.
Yeah.
Yes, you guys have those here as well.
Yes, we do have bonsais.
Yeah.
We have indoor ones and we have outdoor ones.
All right.
So with the indoor ones, they are sensitive to sunlight.
Okay.
So but they still do need good light.
All right.
But not direct sunlight. And then we also have outdoor ones.
All
so
right.
the outdoor ones are generally easy to maintain.
Okay.
Just need to keep the soil moist.
All right.
And do transplanting once a year or once in 2 years, so that you can get fresh growth
All right.
from the plant.
Okay. Now, I asked Eugene earlier, like if I was getting a plant and I'm a first-time owner, you know, which plants I would get. Now, of course, Eugene, horticulturist, he had a very technical answer for me. He said it's a wide range. But let's say right now I'm like, listen, man, I just need to get a plant. What's the first plant that comes to your mind?
The easiest plants is the spekboom and aloe veras.
All right,
Yeah,
aloe
they are
veras.
very low maintenance. You just need to give them water, basically.
All right, okay. Spekboom and aloe veras.
aloe
And you've got
veras,
quite a bit of spekboom.
Yeah, we do have quite a bit of spekboom,
Alright.
different sizes. We also even have bonsai varieties of the spekboom.
All right. And do they grow throughout the season?
They grow throughout the season. They are also they are easy to transplant as well. So let's say if you have one spekboom and you want 5, you can just cut branches off of the existing tree.
All right.
Put it in a easy growing medium, and then it's quite easy to.
All right.
to
You heard it from Andimba, not TikTok. He just gave you the tips on how to make sure. Okay. All right. So which plants are difficult to maintain in general?
In general, roses are quite difficult. They require more attention.
So that's why they're expensive.
Yeah, that's why they are expensive. Yeah, and also softer plants, which like fuchsias and hoyas and those things. They are I wouldn't say difficult to maintain, but they are they are not as easy.
Oh, not as easy.
Because yeah, they require more care, more moisture, more water, and even more food so that you can get better quality flowers.
All right. One last question.
Yes.
Would you encourage Namibians to start their own gardens?
I would definitely encourage Namibians to start their own gardens because it brings more life to your house.
Yes.
And if you plant vegetables or so, then you basically eating from your own yard. You don't have to continuously go to the shop.
Awesome. Thanks, Andimba.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
That was Andimba with the full lowdown on what you need to know with regards to the plants right here at the Pupkewitz Lifestyle Garden Centre.
Neopaints has established a 67-year Namibian legacy, creating personalized paint solutions that blend quality and innovation for the Namibian people. We pride ourselves in being a 100% Namibian-owned company, investing in our country and our people by employing and empowering true Namibians. With every brushstroke, Neopaints commits to our quality guarantee and always delivering a coat of excellence. At Neopaints, we always stay true to our country. We are as Namibian as you.
So joining me now is Sam, and Sam, you're going to talk to me about some of the tools that I can find here, because I won't lie to you, man, I was outside, I was talking to Andimba, the flowers look pretty. I was talking to Eugene, he told me different flowers for different seasons, but something that's essential, especially if you're planting or you're maintaining plants or gardening, is the tools.
Yes.
All right, so what are some of the basic tools you think someone would need if they're starting a garden?
Okay, if you have a garden, if you're new into garden and you want to start to have a vegetable or any garden tools. Okay, you can use a spade for digging, just to mix up the soil. It's also, you can also use one of these fork.
All right.
The fork is used to also just to loosen the soil, to be just to
make it easier to
make
plant.
it easy. Yes,
all right,
of course.
okay.
Okay, one thing is, if you are planting, if you're planting, you have to have a small spade. This spade is also one of the best, especially when you are digging.
All right, because you don't want something too big.
Yeah, if you don't need
you might take out the whole plant.
Yeah, the thing is, yeah, that's the thing.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, because we have them also in these three kind of stuff. This is a small spade, and this is just for weight. This is to remove weights, especially when you're having weights in your garden.
All right.
And this one is a fork. It's also for loosening the soil.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so these are some of the tools that we can find.
Yes.
Now, are they different? Obviously, there are different
Yeah,
sizes.
they are different.
I'm talking about now the do we call them vases? What do we call them? Where we put the plants?
Oh yeah,
Pots.
Yeah, we do have pots.
All right, so different size
We have
pots.
different size of pots. We have medium, small ones, and medium and larger ones.
Yeah.
Now it depends on which or what plants are you planting. If you are planting herbs, you have to use a bigger.
Because it's because of their roots.
Yeah, of their roots also.
Right.
So their roots are so small. We can take. I can go show you.
All right.
I can go get something like.
No worries. Okay, now we'll definitely make sure we check it out.
Yeah, of course.
I like how excited you are about this. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so these are some of the tools that I can find here, and of course we can find pots. Is there anything I'm leaving out?
You can also use. Some people they use the basin. You see the shower bath.
Oh,
also, you can also put your.
All right.
You can also plant in there.
Okay.
And there's also one of my customers that was telling me that I have the bathtub.
Oh, the bathtub.
Yeah,
all right.
and
so
then he was looking for potting soil so that I can put it in. But I give him these tools, and I give all these tools so that he can start up, so they can loosen his soil. So
all right.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's something that's possible. So plants sometimes will really grow anyway, as long as you can create the right kind of space for them.
Yeah, of course.
All right.
Yeah, they need space, especially the pots. If you have the pots, bigger pots. All right. Because it depends also the roots. The plants are having their roots. The bigger roots, we have this one that has a small roots. So
all right. Do you guys have anything for like a hydroponic farmers?
Yes, we do have.
All right.
We have just a starter.
It's just a starter
Yeah,
kit.
we don't have a bigger.
So how does hydroponic work? Does it mean you save water?
Yeah, you really save water. It really saves you from water, and it also saves you from your time.
Okay.
And once if you start hydroponic, it's really
Easy?
Easy, yeah.
Oh, so it's much easier than doing it normally?
Normally, yeah.
All right, okay. And I see some people do hydroponic because it saves them space as well.
Yeah, of course.
With the way that they align the plants.
Yeah, especially maybe you are staying in let me say a place or an apartment where is only a balcony.
Yes.
You can also, like what we are selling is a small. It's very small, maybe two by 3. It's very small, but it's really saving.
All right.
Yeah.
It's got everything that you need.
Yeah.
All right. So is there anything that I left out? If after this conversation, I should be ready to go start a garden?
yeah, of course. You can buy also some compost.
Compost, seeds as well?
Seeds also, and fertilizers just to specials for your soil improvement.
All right.
Yeah.
The quality of the soil definitely matters.
Yeah, of course.
Right. Awesome talking to you, Sam.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you for taking me through the tools and everything you need around the plants.
Okay, thank you very much.
Awesome.
Nice to meet you.
Kletskompas is 'n Afrikaanse kontinuïteitsprogram met Namibiese nuus en onderhoude. As jy jou handelsmerk of veldtog op hierdie platform wil vertoon, kontak klets@synergy.com.na.
That brings us to the end of this episode of My.NA Properties at Pupkewitz, a lifestyle garden center. Eugene, Andiba and Sam certainly taught us everything we need to know, going from tool to pot, and of course taking care of your plants when you're away on the holiday season. Maybe it's time to make sure you go green. I'm Ashwin Berry. This has been My.NA Properties. Stay well.
Neopaints was founded and established by Hubert Hesse in 1953, making it the largest and oldest paint manufacturer in Namibia. Hesse wanted to make Namibian paint for Namibian conditions and opened the first Neopaints head office in Windhoek. And up till recently, our headquarters and manufacturing site were located in Bell Street, Southern Industrial. For over 68 years, Neopaints has created a Namibian legacy of creating personalized paint solutions that blend quality and innovation to bring beauty to the harshest environments. We pride ourselves on being a 100% Namibian-owned company and experience utmost gratification to invest in our country and our people. Neopaints has recently invested in the construction of a new production facility on a 26,000 square meter site in Windhoek. Phase 1 was completed in April 2021, and the second phase was completed in February 2022. This development offers our company the potential to increase production capacity and increase the potential to expand the workforce through a wider distribution footprint into Southern Africa. This new, larger factory lends itself to more state-of-the-art production processes, new innovative product development, and better customer service. Our products are specifically formulated for the harsh Namibian environment by our own paint chemists, which give our company the competitive edge in the Namibian paint market. Neopaints, a coat of excellence.
Kaap vol hoop vertel stories van die Kaap en sy mense, en uit die stories en ervarings deel ons mooi en unieke plekke om te sien en te ervaar. Kaap vol hoop gaan waar die Kaapenaars gaan en gaan kuier waar die Kaapenaars kuier. Van die strande tot die wynlande en die sportvelde tot die restaurante. Ons kuier dalk sommer ook in iemand se kombuis vir daai familieresep van ouma. Ons eet die Kaapse tradisionele kosse en drink van sy beste wyne. Kaap vol hoop gesels met die gewone Kaapenaar en soms ook met die meer bekendes, maar week vir week vertel ons elkeen sy eie unieke storie op sy unieke manier. Kaap vol hoop kyk ook uit vir die Namibiërs in die Kaap. Sommige kom kuier net en sommige maak die Kaap hulle nuwe tuiste. Namibiërs in die Kaap gesels saam met Kaap vol Hoop en deel self die mooi, die uniek en lekker wat op hul pad kom. In alles is Kaap vol Hoop 'n program wat die mooi en die lag na vore wil bring en 'n program waar ons mekaar kan opbou en leer. Daar is hoop. Daar is 'n Kaap vol Hoop.